Hey everybody, welcome tonight. Tonight we're going to be doing a cute little project. The items you're going to need is scissors. You're going to need a milk carton or some type of plastic or this waxy type stuff. You're also going to need paint. The paint colors that I believe I said was pink, white, peach color, yellow, orange, and green. And if I would say to have a light color and a dark color of each of those pretty much. And then you're going to need an old t-shirt that you don't care about anymore. Preferably a plain one because we're going to be painting on it. And a piece of cardboard to save your table so that we can slide it in the t-shirt. And a paintbrush, water bucket, and a rag to dry your brush off with. And I did already say scissors. All right, so let's get started. First off, this is what we're going to be making. So it's a little tote bag made out of a t-shirt. I thought super cute. Hey Jack, what's up? You can use this for like little fruit, or when you go to the grocery store and you're not getting a lot of things. It's kind of cute to use. But this one says just peachy, and that's what we're going to be doing today, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to, let me fix that, sorry. Okay, we're going to start with our t-shirt here. Okay, my stuff aside for a second here. Okay, so the way you're going to do this with this t-shirt, let me get to my page so I can see who's commenting really quick. Update it. Okay, and now you're going to take your t-shirt and just kind of straighten it out a little bit. I'm using this one because it's got a hole in it, you know, and I don't want it. Okay, and I've had it for quite some time. It's got little fuzzes on it. Sorry, I have a dog that has white hair, so he sometimes gets his hair on my stuff. Okay, now you're going to take your t-shirt and you're going to lay it out, and you're going to try to get your sleeve even on here. So wherever the seam is, well, I got to turn that down. Wherever the seam is, you're going to take that and kind of make it, you fold it, you know, make it straight on there, okay? And then once you have it like even, you're going to take your scissors. Now, I have two different types of scissors. One pair of scissors I use for cardboard and paper, and the other pair I use for fabric. And that's because if you use paper and tape and stuff like that with your scissors, it dulls them and they don't cut as well. So I'm going to use my fabric scissors to cut. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut along the seam, right along the seam before or after it. That's up to you. I think normally I do it on the opposite side of the seam, like towards the middle part of the body more. So today I think I'm going to do it on the opposite side. Okay, let me zoom up a little bit so you all can see what I'm doing. All right, so then I'm going to take my fabric scissors and I'm just going to cut along that line. And basically you're going to cut the sleeve off. That's what you're doing. So cut the sleeve off, and you're going to do the same thing to the other side. Now this is really cool. My husband taught me this years ago. The sleeves, you can use these for headbands, actually. You can put it right on your head and it's got this little thing. So I always keep my sleeves when I cut them because you can use them for something else. You use all pieces of the t-shirt. So I'm going to keep that one, and then I'm going to move over here to the other side. You know, if you had like a tank top, well, no, I don't think a tank might work actually. I've never tried a tank top making one of these. All right, so then cut the other sleeve, do the same thing. You want to make sure that your seams are kind of even on both sides when you feel it, make sure they're even. Can you guys see this? Oh, there we go, okay. And then just cut it off. Normally I cut it bigger, I cut it wider, and what I found was I don't like it wider. I don't like that. Okay, and then I'm going to keep that one because I like those little hair things. Okay, and then once you have that cut, it's going to look like this. Can you see that? Okay, and then you're going to take and you're going to fold your t-shirt in half in the middle. So fold it like that, okay? And then get it straight. You want to make sure it's straight and even. So get it even on all the sides here. Straighten it out. This part. All right, and then you're going to take that. Oh, no, it's not straight. I can feel it. I can feel it's not straight. You know, work with it a little bit sometimes. Okay, there we go. Just shake it a little bit. All right, and then once you have it nice and straight, you're going to cut along this line right here off. You know, I imagine you probably wouldn't. Yeah, you do have to cut it off because we got to use this. Okay, so then you're going to cut this whole strip off right here, okay? So just go along the strip, cut it off. And there's a reason you cut this off because you use this. Right? All right. Oh, hold on. Sorry guys, I'm getting texts. Anyway, yeah, so sorry, I had to mute that. Anyway, so you're just gonna cut this off. Be sure you don't cut your finger. I've almost done that before. These scissors are extremely sharp, so I gotta be really careful with them. All right, and then once you have that cut, then you're gonna have this, all of this, right? Left. Okay, and then unfold it. All right. Then you should have it, you know, like that. Then you're gonna take it, and I'm gonna zoom out now so you all can see what I'm doing. All right, then you're gonna take it and you're gonna fold it in half. Again. Guess you could have kept it folded, but whatever. And then you're gonna take this and you're gonna cut this in half here and down here. You don't even need all of this. So cut that in half also. All right, set that aside. Now you're going to take this and you're going to grab it like this. And then you're going to kind of twist that end like that. Did you see that? Twist, twist. And then you're going to pull them together. And then you're going to take this right here and you're going to tie it together. Okay? So you want to double knot that together. If when you open it, you feel like there's a hole in it and you can feel a hole, then you want to go back and fix it. You can just take this off and do it over. It's pretty simple. And this is great because this t-shirt material stretches. All right, so double knot that, okay? I hope this turns out okay. Oh, wait. Don't listen. Hold on. Do over. To begin with, you want to flip your t-shirt inside out. So that was my mistake there. So now if you have a graphic t-shirt that you're using and you like, that's cool too. Sorry, I want to flip this inside out and then I want to do it. And then you flip it the right side again. I forgot about that step. Okay. Now fold it. Normally I would take this, the top part, the collar, and I would cut that off, but I have a V on mine and it doesn't really, if I feel like it needs it when I'm done, I'll cut it off and I'll show you all how to do it. But usually like if you have a really tight scoop neck like this, you would probably want to cut this off. So you would just take it and cut just like we did the arms and the bottom. But mine is a V neck, so I don't need to do that, right? Okay, so fold that in half. And then what was I doing? Oh, that's right. Here. Okay, so now I'm going to take it again, do it again. Take this. Grab this and twist. Grab this and twist. And then put it together. I got to straighten this out again. Sometimes these t-shirts just don't. Okay. Grab, twist. And then just bring that around like that. Okay. Now you're going to take this and you're going to tie it together. Basically, you're just trying to get it to where it's not going to come apart. I mean, I guess any way you tie it will be fine, but just make sure that you have it tied. The twisting works because then it's like kind of foolproof. Okay, let me try this now. And then you're going to take your t-shirt and you're going to flip it back so it's right side. Yeah, see, that's perfect for me. I don't need to cut it because I have that V there and I don't need that. All right, and then once you have that, then you want to push. Now see, I have a hole. So now I have to fix it. And that's how you figure it out whether you do or not when you finally start working with it. So just pull it off and do it again. I had to do this a couple of times. With this black t-shirt, I can't really see it too well. I probably need my glasses on. All right, let's do over. Do over. Yep, that's what was going on. It wasn't right. I'm just going to gather it like this because for some reason my method isn't working for me. Okay, I'm just going to gather at the end, tie. And then if I have all my layers together, I should be okay. Let's try it before I tie the knot in it. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good, that's good. Okay, and then let me knot it the rest of the way. Just gotta work with it until you get it to where you want it, right? Okay, and then once you have that, sorry, I got pieces of t-shirt. Okay, and then just cut that extra part off there. A little bit of it. Throw that away. Okay, and then I'm gonna flip it inside out, or right side out. And then you wanna take your hand and kind of push on it so that you stretch it out a little bit. And then you should already have your bag. Now, if you have a graphic tee already that you have a graphic on it, then you should, and you don't want to paint on it, then you're good to go and it's done. And these turn out really so cute. Cute little bags. I've actually used one for the longest time. I don't know what happened to it. I think it got demolished somehow in the move. But I used it for the longest time for a beach bag. Okay. It was cute too because it was a little striped bag. Okay, now the next step is I'm trying to figure out where I want my graphic design to be. Do I want it like that or do I want it like this? Because I have the V on mine, so I don't know if I want that in the front. I think I want that in the back. Maybe. No, I'll leave it like... Yeah, I'll leave it like this. Okay, this will be the front. Nope, this will be the front. The back is going to be the front. Okay, now what I'm going to do is you just decide how you want it. You're going to take your cardboard that I told you we needed. It's going to be a piece about like this, right? And then you're going to take that and you're going to stick that inside your t-shirt bag, tote, right? And then once you have that in there, the next step is the milk carton thing. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut a piece of this out, okay? Don't want those. Those are my fabric scissors. So you're gonna cut. Now, if you have a milk carton like a plastic one, that's like a milk jug, that's fine too. You could probably use that for a stencil. It would probably work. It might be a little harder to cut, but it probably would work. If you had a creamer container, you could use a creamer container. Basically just making a simple little stencil so that you can paint around it. It's a little easier than trying to freehand it, you know? Okay, so the next step, it's kind of gross. The next step is to fold it in half, okay? And you're basically gonna cut a half heart. You know how to cut a half heart? So you're gonna take it and you're gonna go like that. Well, I think the humps on mine are too big. So if they're too big, just kind of round them off a little bit. You don't want them too, you don't want it too big. Okay, that's good. All right, so then that's how I'm going to do that. Okay. Actually, this is the part I need. Shoot, do over. Okay, here we go. I have this one that I already cut. Anyway, that's how you're going to do it. You're going to need this part, okay? And then once you have this part cut, save the piece, this piece, because you're going to take this, you're going to keep it folded, and you're going to cut a leaf out of that. So you want to start above it. Don't start down below because you need this part. And you're just going to cut a leaf. Make sure you leave the fold on it. See that? So that's how you're going to do that. And that's part of the leaf for the peach that we're doing. Okay? All right, so now that you have your two things cut, the next step is to lay the peach shape onto your t-shirt and decide where you want it to sit on your shirt, right? On your tote. So I'm going to put mine right here. Now, if you wanted to, you could probably tape this to the t-shirt. That's up to you. I usually just hold it and do it. Okay, so the next step is the painting. So you're going to need a paintbrush and some paint. And I have some orange here that I'm using. I also have craft paint that I'm using as well. So that's what I'm using, orange and craft paint. Okay, let's see. So they're both acrylics. And then you want to take an acrylic brush. You don't want a watercolor brush because the watercolor brushes don't really work too well. Or if you have a stencil brush, those work even better. But I not have a stencil brush with me right now. I do somewhere, but okay. So then you're going to take your little makeshift stencil that you made, and you're going to take the dark orange, if you have a dark orange, or orange, whatever, and you're going to start painting the sides of your stencil on the t-shirt, right? So you're going to just do it like this. You're going to paint part of the stencil and part of the t-shirt. So it's like half and half. So it's like you're lining you're doing the outline of the peach, right? And just go around that. Once you have the outline done, then we can go back and we could take the stencil off and we can just do it without the stencil, but we have to have the outline first. I sure hope this shows up on the black t-shirt. I'm not sure if it will because I did it on gray. It looks pretty good on the gray, so I think it should probably be okay. And you need kind of, if you want it to look kind of like mine, you would need different colors of orange. But if you have like red and you have a light orange, you could maybe mix the red with the light orange and make a kind of a different color of orange. You can make all different colors with it. Okay. And then if it's not dark enough for you, just keep adding paint until it's dark enough for you, okay? There we go. And then just take it off. And then you can start doing the middle, okay? I'm going to set this aside for a second. So then just, I like to do almost the entire thing in the dark orange. Not all of it, but almost. So then I'm just going to go around and start. It's good if you kind of stretch it out. Stretch your t-shirt out a little bit as you paint with your hand like this, right? Work yourself around. Okay. Now, you can add words at the end to it, or you don't have to. That's up to you. You know, that's your prerogative if you don't want words. I didn't have words on it at first, and I kind of like it better without the words. So maybe with this one, I will not put words on it just because I like the no words better. But if you want, you can paint words onto yours. And my words say just peachy. All right. All right, and then once you have a lot of orange on there, then you want to go back with a lighter orange around that layer. So it would have helped if I could have taken like double-sided sticky tape and applied it to the back of this t-shirt. I bet that would have worked a lot better. Of course, maybe not because the paint is kind of seeping through onto the cardboard that we have placed in there, but Okay, so now that I have that done, now I'm going to go back over it with a lighter orange, and I have a lighter orange right here. So I'm going to open that up. And this is my craft paint. Be careful you don't get it on your table. And then you're going to start. Now what happened, because the paint is wet, the other paint is wet, it'll blend in really well, okay? Because it is t-shirt material. Now listen, with my other one, I had to get it dry really quick, so I used a hairdryer to dry it. And that worked out really well for me. So if you decide when you're finished that you want it to hurry up and dry really quick, use a hairdryer. I think it looks like I might need another coat of orange because the black t-shirt is not letting the orange show up enough. Okay. There's that. And then I think I'm going to add another orange to it. And then you just kind of want to blot it like this. And blotting it like this is going to cause it to blend in with the other color, right? And then I'm going to do some more orange because I'm not happy with the fact that this is not very dark. So I'm going to add some more orange on the outside. Close this up for now. But the next step is, yeah, there we go. A little better. Of course, I didn't wash my brush out, and my brush still has some of the lighter orange, so I don't know how that's going to work. I should have probably rinsed my brush out. It's okay, it'll look all right. Get it all the way around. You just want it to be kind of dark. And then I'm going to do a yellow in the middle, okay, like a light peachy, orangey yellow. And the paint colors that I'm using are Folk Arts and Apple Barrel and Americana paint, craft paints. And the one orange that I'm using right now is Master's Touch Orange. It's an acrylic orange that you can buy at Hobby Lobby. I always go for the paints that are on sale, so if I find some that's on sale, I just get them. And usually they do sales like every month. You can get like half off their paints, which is fantastic. All right. Now, I like that. Okay, and then maybe I'll go back over it with this orange again. And blend it in. Because this is the lighter orange. It's like a sherbet orange, kind of. But I don't want to blend it into the middle because the middle is going to be, I mean, I guess I could, but the middle is going to be the orange. I mean, the yellowy color. The more yellow orange, yellow, whatever, because peaches have yellow on them, right? All right, there's that. And then next color is the yellow color, yellow orange. And it says it's apricot. There we go. I wonder what these are going to look like when it's finished after it's dry. I might have to, because it's a black t-shirt, go over it again. There we go. Oh yeah. There we go. Not bad, not bad. And then just blend it out. Once it's dry, you can go back over it. That's what I'm going to do. Unless you have a lighter color. If you have a lighter color like this, you're golden. Like it. I didn't go over this twice. Okay, and then, but this black t-shirt seems like it doesn't want to show the color very well, so I probably will have to go over it again. All right, and then once you have that, then the next step is the leaf. So you're going to need green. I have two colors, two types of green. I have the dark green, I have a light green, okay? I have to wipe this paint off my fingers and off my other tote that I just made. I got paint all in it. Okay, now you're going to need, what did I say? Oh, green. You're gonna need green. So you're gonna take the green and you're gonna take your leaf that you cut out that you just made. Where's that? Here it is. Okay. And then you're gonna place that however you want it on there. And then the green goes on top of that. So now you're gonna paint that leaf just like this. This one's pretty easy. You could just hold the stencil on and do it this way because the leaf is so small, you know. I bet you, I really wished I would have had a white t-shirt, because if I would have had a white t-shirt, I would have been so much happier with the outcome of this one. Because I am not happy with the outcome. Okay. And then I'm going to take a lighter color and I'm going to go on top of that. I'm definitely going to go over these for sure when they're dry. Probably use a hair dryer to dry it. I have one here. Maybe I could take a hair dryer and dry it. Okay. And then I'm going to take the lighter green and I'm going to go over one of the edges. Okay, I'm going to dry this really quick so that I can do it again because I'm not happy with the results of what's going on. So let's see what I can get going here. Sometimes it's just trial and error on what you're doing, you know? Okay, pardon the sound. Okay, that should help to get it going, and now I can do some more paint over it, and that should really help it. So let me get this paintbrush again and start over with my dark green because I wasn't happy with that at all. Nor the orange for that matter. Now I realize that what I probably should have done is had us prime the t-shirt first with some sort of primer. If anybody knows of a primer that you can use to prime a t-shirt, please let me know because I would really love to know that. Because these little bags are fun to make, but okay, so there's that. It's way better now. And then I'm going to use this on top of that without cleaning the brush. Blend it in a little bit. Oh yeah. Much better. Wash that out. Now I don't like that the line is not defined enough. I mean too defined, so I'm just gonna kinda do that. Alright. Pull that off and then we have our leaf. Blend this in a little bit because I'm not happy with the fact that it's not blended. There we go. So you want to make sure that you dry your brush pretty good before, okay, there we go. That's good. And now I'm going to go back over this with some orange because I'm not happy with it. So. Oh yeah, that's better. Yep. I just had to dry it. That was the problem. The paint had to be dried so I could go over it with a second layer for the black shirts. Now, if you're doing the different color t-shirt, you don't need to do that. But since it's black, it wants to soak all the paint in really good, which is great because it makes your graphic a lot, you know, sturdier when you wash it. These can be washed in the washing machine. Once they're dry, you're good to go. Like you could stick this in the washing machine and this paint is not going to come off. You will be good. Okay, now let's do this one again. There we go. Oh, much better. The desired effect I was wanting. Just kind of push it into the t-shirt. T-shirt tote. Right. Then once you have that, then you're going to do the yellow in the middle. Or yellowy orange color, which is what I have. Or you could do yellow. I have yellow. Let's try yellow. Because it's already kind of orange in the middle. And then once it blends, it'll blend to a... If you had peach, you could use peach. I soon realized that I didn't really have the peach that I wanted. But you can make peach with orange and yellow. You can make a peach. And then I'm just going to blend it with my finger. There we go. Yep, I like that. Love it. Kind of looks like a peach heart. Huh. Okay. And then on my other one, I put just peachy, but I'm not going to put just peachy on this because I love this one a lot and I don't want to do that. But I do have a pink, and I am going to add like a pink something to it. And I don't even know if the fluorescent will show up. Maybe. Maybe it might. Let's see. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's okay. I can go over it with a different paint. But I'm going to try my fluorescent pink to see if that... It might be too light. But anyway, let's try. Yeah, it's going to be too light. I just like to do like these, just a little decoration on it. Like squiggle lines, or I always like to put little U's on my things. I don't know why. Just little scales. They look like little scales. Sometimes I like to put that stuff on. There we go. Just wherever. Just like a little extra design on it. Really, I need a better brush for this. A finer brush. Okay, there we go. Because I'm not going to do a lot of these, I don't want to pour paint on my palette and waste it. So that's why you see me doing that out of the tube. Alright, can you see what I'm doing? Oh yeah, okay. Okay. And then I could probably do some more if I wanted, which I probably will do later. I'm not going to do them all now. I'm not going to make you all watch me do this. All of these anyway. You get the gist of it. So that's how you do a little t-shirt bag. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I love using them for going to the beach, putting some little things in, or... you know, if you want to do fruit, a lot of people will cut holes in the t-shirt, like different areas, to let the fruit breathe, I guess. I don't know. I have seen that done, though, in the past. But so that is our t-shirt. You can, I'm going to dry it one last time so that when I take it off to show you all, it's not wet. Actually, this turned out really cute, and I think I almost like it better than the other one. But just take your cardboard out, because now that you're done painting, you don't need that. That's just to save the other side. And this, it looks like I got paint on this, so I might have to fix that. But this is our t-shirt bag. I think it's super cute, and I'm definitely going to use this for something. So if you, I hope you all liked it. I hope you had fun making this one. If you want any information on City Museum, you can go to citymuseum.org, and we'll have all that information on how to get tickets and all that good stuff. Follow us on Facebook. If you're watching this, you probably already are, and thank you so much. I will be on again Monday to do another project at 11 o'clock, so come back Monday and see me. Also, I believe that we still have a bunch of live content that happens on our Facebook page every day. All different times of the day, if I'm not mistaken. And so, come back, join us, watch a bunch of stuff, listen to some stories about City Museum, and until Monday, I'll see you then.